Today we're going to talk about rounding to the nearest 10 with two-digit numbers. Right here I'm starting off with the number 34. So when I'm rounding to the nearest 10, I want to figure out which 10 I'm closest to. So the first thing I do, underline the tens place. Now this number is 34, so the two tens that I'm closest to is 30 and 40. The underlined digit has two options. It will either stay the same as a 3, or it will go up to a 4. So I always do that. I underline the tens place, and I show what the digit will stay or what the digit will go up to. So this will show me that my 34 is either going to round to a 30 or a 40, because that tens place digit is either going to stay a 3 or it's going to go up to a 4. So I underline that digit to show that. Now this underlined digit has no idea what it's supposed to do. It has no idea if it's supposed to stay the same and no idea if it's supposed to go up. So it needs to listen to someone. Someone needs to tell it what to do. So this circle digit here, this circle digit is the boss. The circle digit tells the underlined digit what to do. If the circle digit is a 5 or higher, so always on your paper, wherever you're doing your work, put down 5 or higher and 4 or lower. Okay, so that's the cutoff. If the circle digit is a 5 or higher, the underlined digit goes up. If the circle digit's a 4 or lower, the underlined digit stays the same. So once again, I don't care what my underlined digit is. It's my circle digit that tells the underlined digit what to do. Since my circle digit is a 4 or lower, my underlined digit stays the same. So it's going to stay a 3. Everything after the underlined digit is going to become a 0. So 34 rounded to the nearest 10 is 30. On to the next one. I have 65 here. So I underline the tens place. And the underlined digit is either going to go up or it's going to stay the same. So I show that here. I put a 6 above there, and I put a 7 above there. That's the underlined digit staying the same, or the underlined digit going up. So it's either going to be a 60 or a 70. Those are the two closest tens to 65. And I circle the 5, and this is the digit that tells the underlined digit what to do. If the circle digit is a 5 or greater, the underlined digit goes up. If the circle digit's a 4 or lower, the underlined digit stays the same. In this case, my 5 is a 5 or higher, so my underlined digit will go up to a 7. So my underlined digit goes up to a 7, and everything after the underlined digit becomes a 0. So 65 rounded to the nearest 10 is 70. 72. Just like before, we always underline the tens place, because that's what we're rounding to. We're rounding to the tens place, so that's what we underline. The 7 is either going to stay the same, or it's going to go up. Those are the only two choices the underlined digit has. I circle the place beside the underlined digit because this is the digit that tells the underlined digit what it's going to do. If the circle digit's a 5 or higher, the underlined digit goes up. If the circle digit's a 4 or lower, the underlined digit stays the same. My circle digit is a 4 or lower, so my underlined digit stays a 7. And everything after the underlined digit turns into a 0. And on to the last one here. And this last one I have 96. First thing I do, as usual, underline the tens place. Underline the place that you're rounding to. And it either goes up or stays the same. So it either stays a 9 or it goes up to a 10. After I underline the digit and show that it stays the same or goes up, I circle the digit beside it. If the circled digit is a 5 or greater, my underline goes up. If the circle digit is a 4 or lower, my underlying digit stays the same. Now in this case, my circle digit is a 5 or higher, so my underlying digit is going to go up to a 10. Now I can't squeeze the 2 digits from the 10 into the tens place, so the 0 stays there and the 1 moves over to the hundreds place. So it's a 1 in the hundreds place, a 0 in the tens place, and everything after the underlying digit turns into a 0. So always remember, underline the tens place, and it will either go up or stay the same, and then circle the place beside the tens place, and that one will tell the underlying digit what to do. If the circle digit is a 4 or lower, the underlying digit stays the same. If the circle digit is a 5 or higher, the underlying digit will go up.